Hey, Maximizers! How is everyone doing tonight? I'm super duper excited to be here with y'all after a couple days off from live. I'm feeling a little refreshed, but I'm very excited to chat with you all today. If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Krys the Maximizer. I am a strategic money coach, and I help women make money by creating a profitable business from scratch. I would love to know down in the comments where you're watching from, and I would love to know if you currently have a business. And if you don't have a business, let me know if you want to have a business. Because today I just want to rant. I didn't really make any notes, but I really want to talk about how I chose my business idea and how I actually got started in business and talk to you all a little bit about my journey of starting off to be a business owner, because being in business is not easy. But I can tell you this, getting started was one of the hardest parts, in my opinion, of having a business, was actually taking that step, deciding what the business was going to be, and creating the business of my dreams. So let me know down in the comments where you're watching from, and let me know, yes, you have a business or you want a business. I would love to know down in the comments where you're watching from and if you want a business or if you already have a business. So, the way in which I chose my business idea is the same thing that I tell all of my current clients and my future clients. Start with what you like to do. Drop any ideas in the chat of things that you actually enjoy, not necessarily all the things that you are good at, because there's a lot of things that we're good at that we don't enjoy. A lot of us have had or currently have 9 to 5s where we do our jobs really well. We excel. We're good at what we do, but it's not the thing that lights you up. It's not the thing that makes you excited. It's not the thing that you're like, oh, let me brainstorm new ideas to do this or to help this person or to make this better. What do you like to do? So I've known since I was a very little kid that I was going to be a business owner. I did not know what my business was going to be. So as I went to high school, I went to college, I got a master's, I moved away from home. I found that I was really good at recruiting. But at the core of it, you know what I'm really good at? I'm really good at speaking to people. I'm really good at talking. I'm really good at presenting. I'm really good at communicating. I'm really good at customer service. I'm really good at explaining policies and procedures and following the rules. I'm really good at talking to people. That is a core strength of mine. And I also love to talk. I enjoy talking. It brings me joy. If I could just sit around and talk, have a conversation, that would make me happy. So at the core of it, I love talking to people. I've done a lot of jobs in my life and I have been damn good at those jobs. Like, I'm a really good server. Why am I a really good server? Because at the core of my heart, I love talking to people. And what is serving? Talking to people, explaining the menu, explaining the drinks, understand what your customer likes and what they don't like. Because if someone's like, I don't like mushrooms and I don't like this, I'm going to be like, you shouldn't get that dish because it has mushrooms and onions. And you just told me you don't like mushrooms and onions. So being a great server is communicating. I was a great recruiter. I've recruited hundreds of people every year by myself. Why am I a good recruiter? I love to communicate. I communicated well with the managers I was hiring for. I also communicated really, really well with the candidate pool, the people who were interested in getting a job. I communicate very well. I worked in a bookstore for 4 years at my college. Why was I good at the bookstore? I like talking to people. I listened to my managers. They told me what to do. I did it, but I also communicated with the students and the staff of the university very well because I love to talk. Andrea says she's from Birmingham. Both awesome. Angels here from Birmingham. Both of y'all in Alabama. Look at that. So I knew that I loved talking. And for a lot of my life, I wasn't allowed to talk. I wasn't allowed to be myself authentically because, like, I'm too loud, I'm too animated, I'm always too something, right? But when I was that recruiter, I was hating the politics of recruiting. Put a number 1 in the chat if you like your job, but you do not like all the politics around it. You do not like the barriers. You do not like the processes. You feel like things need to be improved heavily. But I loved talking to the people. I loved talking to my managers. I loved recruiting. right? But I just didn't like all the red tape that was around it. And I feel like for a lot of us, at the core, that happens to a lot of us in our jobs, right? So I started to recruit nurses. This was like my first serious business that I had in my late 20s. And I started a business recruiting nurses. And that was because I wanted to make some extra money and I was really good at recruiting already. So I'm like, why not just recruit nurses? It's out of my daytime industry. So there's no non-competes or anything like that. So I started to do that. But you know what? I realized I didn't love recruiting. It did not light me up. It did not bring me joy. So I had to do something to figure out what I didn't like to do that helped me realize what I did like to do. And I ran that business for about 14 months. I made some money. I lost some money. I invested a lot of time, energy, and effort. But that investment showed me what I didn't like. That investment showed me how I should be showing up on social media, how I should be communicating and connecting. So I don't negate or regret starting that business because it really helped me see. Because I thought that I wanted to be a small HR company for people, for businesses. Why did I think that? Because I had a master's in HR, I was good at recruiting, and small businesses can't always afford a recruiting department, so or HR department, period. So let them just hire me. And having an HR department and recruiting makes money. So I was like, I should do this for money. But I didn't love it. I did not love it. I did not like chasing people for a job. I did not. People would apply. People would email, say they want a job. They'd sign up. They apply for 3-4 job postings, and then they just didn't show up. And this was 2016, 2017, 2018, early 2019 when I still worked there. This was rampant. Okay. So I didn't like it. So you know what I did? I took a break. I was sick and tired of being influenced by social media. I was sick and tired of seeing people have businesses and go to jobs that they enjoy. Like even to this day, I have friends who like go to 9 to 5s and they actually love them. Like they love all the things, which is great for them. And I was like, I wasn't feeling it. Like I enjoyed my job, but I asked myself the question, if I could do this for free, would I? And the answer was hell no. I used to hate when my director would be like, why do you do this? It was joyous. I'm not going to lie. It was so nice when someone thanked you for a job and they cried because like now they can provide for their family. That would make any human feel good to know that you helped someone get a job so now they can feed their family, put their kids through school, whatever the case may be. So I would always tell her that. Like I enjoy recruiting because I enjoy helping people. At the core of Crystal, I love communicating. I love talking. I love helping people. I thought the only way to help people, honestly, when I was younger, was like medical professions. My literal major in college, I changed it from business to nursing because I was convinced that I could make more money as a nurse than as a business major. And I wanted to help people, so I should just be a nurse. You see, at the core of me, I want to help people. So I took a complete break from everything. I didn't want to be influenced by social media. I didn't want to be influenced by other businesses. I took a week off of social media. I had a come to Jesus talk with myself and with Jesus. And I was like, if money was no option, what would I do? What truly makes me happy? What did I come up with? Couponing. And I'm sitting here talking to Jesus like, bruh. I tried in 2015 to sell coupon classes. I think I sold 4 of them. Okay. I was dealing with postpartum depression and I didn't realize it. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't seek help. And I was like, no one wants these coupon classes. I'm not going to sell them. So I stopped. So in 2018, when I'm speaking to the Lord and he's like, you love couponing. I was like, I can't make couponing a business. No one's going to teach me. I'm sorry. No one's going to pay me to coupon for them. No one's going to pay me to teach them how to coupon. No one's going to pay me to shop for them. Like, this is absurd. Like, there's no way I could do anything with couponing. But he literally just kept saying, couponing, couponing, couponing. So I was like, all right, Lord, whatever. I didn't think anything of it. I didn't even start writing down how I could make money from couponing. I did it because I couldn't see it at that moment. I couldn't see it. After I took the week off of social media, me and Kinsley were going to go couponing. We went to CVS, Walgreens, and Publix. I pulled out my iPhone 6 and I said, screw it. We're just going to record ourselves of what we're couponing for, and I'm going to post it to YouTube. Because I was like, I want to show people that you can coupon and only buy what you need. You don't have to be like extreme couponing and fill up carts of stuff. You don't have to be like these other YouTubers that I watched and have a full table full of stuff every week at CVS. Like, you can do small but mighty hauls. That was my thought. Let's just make the YouTube channel. How did I choose Krys the Maximizer? The VP that fired me, the VP that hired me, the VP that fired me. Hey, Clara. She loves the Strengths Finder assessment. Okay. My number one strength is Maximizer. 2 and 3 are focus and futuristic. Communication is number 5. As much as I had a love-hate relationship with her, I am Krys the Maximizer. I maximize my time. I maximize my money. I maximize my opportunities. I maximize everything that I can. So when it came to choosing a channel, even though I didn't know what Krys the Maximizer would turn into, I said, I don't want it to be couponing with Crystal. Because I said to myself, I don't want to pigeonhole myself just into couponing because I have a lot of ways that I can help people. I didn't know why the Lord was giving me that back in 2018, but I said, I don't want my channel to be couponing with Crystal because I can help people in a lot of different ways, right? So I said, I always wanted a cool nickname. My sister has a cool nickname. My mother has a cool nickname. I don't have a cool nickname, right? My mother just called me Krys, which is basically my name minus 3 letters. My name's Crystal. Like, what the hell? So I said, Krys the Maximizer, because that's who I am. I've always maximized my whole life. Like, that truly is my number one strength, and I embody it. And then focus and futuristic, they just all come together. I literally started that YouTube channel on a whim. I woke up, started the YouTube channel on a whim. That was it. And my God, Krys the Maximizer has turned into like my stage name, my persona, but I am her. Now, are there some things that Krys the Maximizer will do that Crystal will not? Yes, absolutely. And anyone who operates in business, you know, you have the business version of you and you have the everyday chill on the couch version of you, right? But at the core, we are the same people. I am Krys the Maximizer and she is me, right? Like, at the core, we're the same person. But Krys the Maximizer has single-handedly changed my life. Deciding, and I didn't even know this back then, but deciding that I was going to do what I loved and figure out how to make money from it second completely changed my life. I didn't have any high expectations for my YouTube channel. I didn't have a plan for my YouTube channel. I didn't know what the hell I was doing with my YouTube channel. All I knew is I wanted to teach women how to coupon without overwhelm. I wanted to share that every single haul does not have to look like a massive stockpile. I wanted to share that it's okay to go to the store and get 2 things. It's okay to not shop that week. I just wanted to share that if you focus on buying what you need, it's always a good deal. Because a good deal for you is not always a good deal for me. And everything that's on sale is not a good deal. Every good deal is not a deal for you. And I wanted to share that message on the internet. And I hadn't seen that on YouTube. I also didn't see people answering questions. Why is this important? Because when you are starting a business, you want to solve a problem. So the problem I saw was that there's so many amazing YouTubers. Some of them I am friends with to this day. A lot of them I am not. That's another story for another day. But I saw that people were posting amazing content. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook groups. People were posting these amazing deals, showing these hauls, but no one was answering questions. They would post the deal. Hey, D. They would post the deal and tell you to Google everything else. And I had to remember back to 18-year-old Crystal who learned how to coupon trial by fire. I wish couponing YouTube was big in 2008 when I started. It was not. Hey, Clarissa. It was not. Okay. I don't think I really started watching YouTube until 2013. I know YouTube, came out like what, 2006-ish. I didn't really start watching YouTube until like 2013, maybe 2014. And I didn't really start watching couponing YouTube until like 2016, 2017. But I was like, no one's answering these people's questions. So it's like you put a deal out there. People don't truly understand how it works. You're a brand new person. And I was like, someone needs to help them. Someone needs to bridge the gap to break it down and show them how it works. I knew that you could make money from YouTube, but I didn't understand it. But what I will say is I knew I needed 1,000 subscribers. And I told my sister, I want to try to get 1,000 in the first year. My goal is 1,000 in the first year. Well, I got 1,000 in about 90 days. I started my YouTube channel in August 2018. I was monetized by YouTube and making money that December. I got my first check in January. January, YouTube, aka Google AdSense, sent me a direct deposit for $342. That was the moment that I chose Krys the Maximizer to be my business. And this is truly and purely based on what I love to do. I was literally getting paid to teach people how to coupon. That's almost 4 times the amount of money I made selling my $25 one-on-one coupon classes. That's how much a one-on-one with me was in 2015. I was charging people $25 and it was like 90 minutes. And I had a full PowerPoint presentation of how to coupon for $25. It was a steal. And it was really juicy and meaty, but I didn't have marketing. I didn't understand any of that back in 2015. I was just posting on my Facebook and hoping that it worked. I wish I would have continued, but everything happens for a reason and the way in which that happens. But my God, when they sent me $342 from people watching my ads, I was like, this can be a business. This can be a business. Now, I only can imagine if I would have had a true strategic plan of like, this is the problem that I'm going to solve. These are the products and services I'm going to sell. This is how I'm going to help people. I probably would have made a whole lot more money. And I also would have helped a whole lot more people. But again, everything happens for a reason. So at the core of it all, I chose my business based on what made me happy, what I enjoy. So much of our lives, we do things because we have to. Like, I have to cook my child breakfast every morning because, like, she's my child. I got to feed her. Now, she might not be getting a hot breakfast every morning, but I got to make sure that my child eats every day. Okay. I don't want to be in jail. Don't want my child taken away from me, right? There are things that you just have to do. And then there's a lot of time in our life where we can do what we love. We just don't, for whatever reason. A lot of it is society, right? The whole money doesn't grow on trees and you can't always get what you want. I think both of those are myths, because if you work hard and you do the right things, you can always get what you want. You make the right plan, you can always get what you want. Now, when it comes to like other people being involved, of like the spouse you want, the parents you want, the children you want, yeah, you can't really choose them, because those people also have to choose you back in some instances. But like, I truly believe that you can get what you want to make yourself happy if you create the plan and execute it. Now, you may want to be a millionaire. It's not going to happen tomorrow unless you win the lottery by some sort. But for most of us, if you make the plan, everyone can, if you believe it. But there's a huge portion of humans who just don't believe in themselves and they don't want to do the work, which is okay. But if you want to have a business, if you want to make more money, if you want to do what you love, I'm here to tell you, you absolutely can do it. It's going to seem hard. It's going to seem impossible. People are going to tell you it's impossible. People are going to tell you no. Potential clients are going to stiff you, scam you, do a chargeback, give you a negative review, break the product and try to give it back to you. All of the bad things are going to happen. Bad stuff is going to happen. We're not living in a fantasy world where nothing negative happens. It will. But if you choose to do what you love and you choose to do the work, I believe that you will get the results that you desire. So if you are looking to start a business, I want you to start with looking at yourself and asking your question: what do I want? What do I enjoy? What makes me happy? What am I good at that I like to do? What lights me up? If money was no option, what would I do for free? And it can't just be lay on the couch, right? Unless you have somebody bankrolling your life, more power to you. But if money was no option, what would you do for free with no barriers? I feel like I would be on TV teaching people something. I would be teaching people about money, managing money, saving money, maximizing money. It would be something with money. I might even be out here teaching people how to grocery shop, which is a part of my program, because I've been doing Instacart and I've been looking at these orders and I'm like, is this supplemental or is this your whole order? Because baby, but I would be doing something around that. If I won the lottery, I would still be using coupons and I would still be out here helping people. I feel like I would be going into really low income neighborhoods where people get food stamps and teaching them how to maximize the use of their food stamps and teaching them how to coupon with food stamps. I feel like that's why I would be teaching people. I would also go to schools, get these kids early, and go to high school and teach you how to manage your money. And I want to go to ninth graders because you can get a job when you're 15. Your parents might start even giving you allowance in middle school, like learning to save and manage your money in percentages. So it's like if you make $20 or you make $2,000, you know 50% goes here and 20% goes here and 30% goes here. Then you can divvy it out accordingly. That's what I would do if I won the lottery and money was no option. I'd take a nice long vacation to start, but then I would get back to truly helping people. Training a crap ton of little coupon money coaches to go around the United States and teach people how to better manage what they have, and not just low income people. Because I have some friends that I'm not going to call their names out who have money. They do not make a list when they go grocery shopping. And it hurts my heart. They do not. They do not make a list when they go grocery shopping. They don't look in their fridge to see what they already have when they go shopping. They just do not. They do not want to clip no coupons on their phone. They just do not. But I would want to teach them in a simple method to help them save and maximize their money. Because just because you got a lot of money, you don't want to be spending all your money on things that you can get for free or cheap anyway, right? So it doesn't matter your income. Everyone can better maximize their money. And yes, Millionaire Crystal will still clip a coupon. If there is a coupon, a discount, or a deal, I don't care what my bank account looks like, I'm going to use it. I will not be paying full price for toilet paper and toothpaste, especially if I'm balling, especially if I'm a millionaire. Because I need to be investing that to make more money, not literally flushing it down the toilet and spitting it out in the sink. Why would I pay full price for those things and they don't help me? Another thing, which is totally off topic, people think that as you make more money, you don't have a budget. But I'm here to tell you, millionaires and billionaires, they have budgets. Now, their grocery budget may not be, $400 a month like ours. It may be, $2,000 because they got houses and kids and all that. But millionaires, billionaires, corporations, they live and die by that budget. If you are in corporate America at all, they live by the budget. If you are a server or you work in like fast food, when the manager's like, my labor is high, put some ones in the chat. If it's my labor is high, that's the budget. They have an allotted amount of money to pay the employees for the day. That's the labor. They're running on a budget. When I used to work at Joe's Crab Shack, they'd be like, oh, we got too many people on. Who wants to volunteer to go home? Right? Last year we made, $7,000 on this day. So today our goal is 7,000. Or like maybe this day last year was Mother's Day, so we made 20,000. But this day it's a Friday, it's not Mother's Day, so we're not going for 10,000. Our goal today is only 7,000 because that's what we do on Fridays. Everything is about the budget. No matter where you work, the companies, they have a budget. That's why your salary can only be so much. That's why the things that you can buy can only be so much. Everybody's working with a budget. It's just the amounts that you have in the budget are varying. But again, if money was no option, that's what I would be doing. So if you are interested in starting a business, I would encourage you to ask yourself that question. And then the second step is to figure out a way for you to monetize what you like to do. Now, I'm going to be hosting my second time the Brain to Business Bootcamp. And this is a 4-hour workshop where I'm going to help you take the ideas from your brain and turn it into a business. So if you have a long list of ideas and you don't know what idea you want to pick, you don't know what business you want to pursue, you don't know how to figure it out, the Brain to Business Bootcamp is for you. We're going to leave with 4 things. You're going to leave with your business idea. You're going to leave with your first product or service to sell. You're going to leave with the price of that product or service to sell. And you're going to leave with a 30-day money-making plan of how you can make your first $1,000 in that business. You get all of this in 4 hours. On top of this, you're getting a private 30-minute session with me to go even deeper with starting your business. If you never start, you never start. If you have been telling yourself that you've been wanting a business for years and you still haven't started, what are you waiting for? These jobs are not loyal. They are laying people off left and right. You are not special. They will lay you off and hire someone else to do your job for half the pay. So having a business is not for everyone. I understand that. But if it's been in your heart, now is the time to start. So to sign up for the Brain to Business Bootcamp, you can go right to my website, KrysTheMaximizer.com. Click on Brain to Business Bootcamp. It's $149. There is a payment plan available, but you get the 4 hours, you get a workbook, you get lifetime access to the replay, and you get a 30-minute one-on-one. So I'm going to stay here for a few minutes for questions. Any questions? Questions. Let me see if any questions pop up. Let me know if anybody has any questions. Any questions? I got to go pack a bag because my sister's coming in town. It's really raining right now. So I'm like, she better be happy that I love her because it's pouring out. I'm about to go see her. Any questions? Does anybody have any questions about how to choose your business idea? Start with what you do. Can you explain what's in the bootcamp again? Absolutely. So the Brain to Business Bootcamp is basically a 4-hour workshop. It's happening on June 4th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the bootcamp is to help you take the ideas from your brain and turn it into a business. So you're going to come to the bootcamp and you're going to leave number 1 with your business idea. So I have a process that's going to help you come up with all the things that you think you want to do, narrow it down, and you're going to choose one. You're welcome, mother. Second, you're going to choose your first product or service. So we're going to talk about what problem can you solve with the business. So my business initially was couponing. That was the idea. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I loved. My second step was, how am I going to help? And my first way was to make YouTube videos and earn the money from Google AdSense. The second way was to start a membership and sell classes and coaching services one-on-one and in groups to teach people how to coupon and manage their money. Okay? Once you know your product or service, the third thing we're going to do during the bootcamp is price it. So my membership, when it first started, it literally started at $5. Now it's $49, but it started at $5 back in 2019. It was $5 a month to work with me, which is such a steal. So we're going to price what your first offer is going to be. And then we're going to create a 30-day money-making plan to help you get to that first $1,000. So it's going to be a plan that you can execute whether in the next 30 days or in like 3 months of how you're actually going to make money from your business. So it's a 4-hour boot camp. It's happening on June 4th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. We are going to have some breaks in between. We're not going to go 4 hours straight. It also includes a workbook, lifetime access to the replays, and you're going to get a 30-minute private one-on-one session with me to go even deeper into your business. So you can click the link in my bio on TikTok or Instagram to sign up. Today is going to be the last day for the payment plan though, because it'll be one payment today and then the second payment in 10 days. So tonight's the last night to get the payment plan. I actually need to take that down tonight. But it's $149 for everything. Where are you going? She's in Orlando. She's going to be in Orlando. So she's not going to be far. I'm not driving far because it's, when I say it's pouring down rain right now, she better be happy I love her because it's pouring down rain and she gets in late too. So, yeah. Any other questions? Thanks for asking that. Would love to have you. A lot of people always ask me, when am I going to have this again? I don't have any plans on having this again. If I do, it might be close to like winter, like end of the year. Who? Your child. I'm going to see Moo, Ma. I'm going to see Moo. Yeah, it won't be until like later in the year. So this is honestly the last time and the best time to get in this. Other than that, I have a 12-month group coaching program where I help you do the same thing. It's just spread out over 12 months and we work together and I support you through the implementation of your business. Okay. Any other questions? Any questions? Gosh. No questions? All right. I don't see any other questions. So I'm going to go so I can pack my bag. Truck through this rain to see my sister. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram or TikTok. Otherwise, I will hopefully see some of y'all tomorrow. Bye.